So welcome back to some more Persona 5 Royal. Last time we hung out with a bunch of confidants and, off-screen I figured out that we no longer need Counselor. From here on out, Counselor is gonna be an automatic confidant that will rank up by itself, so yeah, we don't need Counselor Arcana anymore. Kinda sad, because we don't really get to hang out with Miruki from here on out, but we can pretty much consider him done. And, speaking of Personas, we're going into Mementos today. We don't have a lot of requests per se, but actually I want to check. Yeah, so the requests we do have for Oya and for Hifumi and then the cheater one. Yeah, alright. This is going to be a quick one for Mementos though, because, you know, we just went there. And granted, I probably should have held back, but then again, I couldn't really go far enough in there with the requests, so, well, when it came to other confidants, so, but this is just going to be a quick trip to Mementos, because really, there's no way I could extend this Mementos trip into one episode. So, I'll meet you guys in Mementos.
Hey. Okay, let's go.
Probably no new dialogue here, since we literally just went... I forgot about that. We can get that tonight. I completely forgot about the Aojiru, but first things first, we got one in Kaito and two in here. So I'm just gonna skip ahead until I find the floor with the one target on Kaito. At floor 9 of Kaito is our first target, which I'm gonna guess is the Oya one because hers was rank C difficulty. Let's go. Yeah, I figured this is the chief. Pretty easy, hopefully. Also, I just now realized we're using the same setup as the last time we went to Mementos. So let me change that. And then the third person can, or the fourth person could be Yusuke, I guess. We never had this combo yet. I'm a dumbass. Free Oya. I have power superiority, which means I can abuse it. Oh god. Atake Minikata, which we still have the yet to get. I don't know why. We can make him, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's a little late for that. Screw it. Light. Let's see if it does a ton of damage. You completely block. You used all your SP for Megiddo, which most likely means you're going to use Spirit Drain. Miracle Punch. That worked. Boink. Take it down. I mean, there's really no strategy with a lot of these. Just see what sticks, and hopefully it works. Also, wait, I just now realized what Morgana was using. Is it just? Hold on. I want to block because it's just a bloody ping pong racket. Wow. All right. I still gotta switch that around to see if that other thing was better. I never did that, but yeah, that's funny. Let's take you down, down and out. Now I think about it, I probably should have gotten the bonus money from Chihaya, but I don't think we need it. I'm a terrible person. Not to Oya, it isn't. Yeah, she is incredible, I guess. Invigorate 3. I will gladly take that. It's basically one of the passive moves like growth and I can't remember the HP one. Actually, we have that. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna go back to the entrance, but I will continue that thought once we land on the floor with the next target. Actually, I'll just continue that thought here, because I'm stupid. What is that move? Yeah, regenerate. The one we got, Invigorate, is basically the SP version of this move, which is very good. Very, very good passive skill to have. Anyway, meet you guys on the floor with, I think the next guy we're going after is the gun cheater. We'll see what happens. Meet you guys over on the floor. On floor 6, I don't remember if this is the Gunabout cheater or not. I guess we'll just go look around and see. Oh, right, I was gonna check that weapon for Morgana. I just I always forget. Venture Saber is really bad. I mean, yeah, crit rate up high, but I already have Miracle Punch for that, and it does probably more damage than that sword. I don't really like gimmicky weapons like that. Like, we saw the one for Makoto, but it's just, I don't know. I'd rather rely on raw damage over status ailments, considering that not every status ailment can be landed onto enemies, so. This is Hifumi's mom, apparently. I thought it was going to be the Gunabout cheater, but apparently not. You're a bitch. Hifumi isn't yours to use. As any child isn't just a plaything, but whatever. Leland. I think we haven't seen this one before. Leland's weird, but anyway, let's take you down a notch. Well, at least you're able to get hit by shock. I'm telling you, man, the shock pistol is overpowered, and they give it to you super early on in the game, and it just makes it gets better over time because you do less and less damage. So, which is good because you want higher shock chance. Bonk. And we could just keep all out attacking. Like, seriously, they did not think through about that gun modification because it is super overpowered. Granted, they probably think people are going to upgrade their weapons over time, and, well, I never did because it doesn't matter. As I said way back when, you don't really need to upgrade your weapons because there's a lot of chances to. With other sources, along with that, you're not using your melee and guns all the time. You do when they're, like, low health, but not to a degree, I guess. Triple down. Haven't used White Rider yet, so get rid of you. And these shadows aren't really that special. They're just kind of enemies here. Whoa! Alright, rank up on, or level up on almost everybody. White Rider got Foul Breath. Nah. Very gimmicky. Don't really care. Sub Recover. Restores 10 HP to backup members after battle. That's really good. Because if your front party gets weak, you could just swap to the other party and, well, start healing up the ones in the back. And for free. Nothing on anybody else, though. You're a loser. What about Hifumi's happiness? Yeah, at least you realize it. Bead Chain! Gladly take that. And now, going after the last target. Yeah, I'll meet you guys on the floor with the last target. This is this is gonna be the Gunabout cheater. See if you remember which floor. Well, you'll have an easier time than I will. On Area 5, or 4 or 5, however you want to call it, is the Gunabout cheater, which actually worked out really great in my end because when I went to the rest stop after Area 4, it was saying it was proceeding, and well, it had to be Area 5 because we just took down the shadow for Area 6. Let's go. And I knew nothing was on Area 7, otherwise we wouldn't be here. Gunabout cheater! Seriously, you're like a 40-year-old man cheating at a video game. Do you really have nothing else better to do? Useless. I'll murder you. Nothing can wound you, eh? Let's take that on a test. Also, I forgot that persona's name is Ose. We don't get him till way later, so.
Hey, you guys again? It's useless no matter how many times you come.
You sound like one of the Goron voices I did. Sorry. Ocarina of Time on the brain.
A gamer taught you the moves to take him down, right? Teach that stupid cheater a lesson.
On Ren's turn, press triangle to do a down shot. This can only be performed once per infiltration into the metaverse, but will surely topple the enemy. This is very overpowered, and you don't get the skill until you talk to Shinya. It's a free all-out attack. It's a very stylish one at that.
That's impossible! There's no way this could happen! A gunshot that surpasses my cheats! No! Dad! I'm the strongest! I'm supposed to be king! Me!
Yeah, go back to Alabama, buddy. And he will always get one shot by this. Take you down. Bonus XP, though, I'll take it. With a level up on everybody else.
How pathetic.
Yeah, you are. I was wrong. And no physical. Very good ability card, seriously. Might need to get that one duplicated with Yusuke. And yeah, that's all the requests we had to go and take care of. So we can freely leave. We don't have a fusion alarm, so just return to the real world. If we want to farm fusion alarms, we do have the next palace. So, or well, Okumura's palace. So there we go. Back home once again. Any texts? Nope. I do want to check the shopping channel. You have Phantom Thief set. Ooh. Or the Thief Fun. Calling postcard. I'm gonna go with the first one because of lockpicks. Yeah. Infiltration toolkit. Yeah. I haven't been buying these recently, but simply it's just because I keep forgetting about them. They're not imperative to playing out the entire game, but they're nice to have. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly skip ahead from getting a massage from Kawakami, because kind of redundant. That was simple. Why? You're the only one available. Alright, well, this might be a good opportunity, because we need proficiency. I'm not too concerned with hanging out with EY right now, because we have a bunch of other confidants, and EY is just not that special, all things considered. So, I'm gonna try to finish that book. Where is it? Or did I finish it? Oh, I did finish it. Crap. Alright, let me check if there's any other books out there. Where do I want to go? Where the crap am I going? Central Street. I mean, there's a couple ideas I have. If there's a new book, that's Jinboko. That we haven't seen yet. And then shrines, that's Meiji Shrine. I'll buy them just for the sake of completion. We do have movies, both at home and also at the theater, which we haven't done the theater in a while. Oh, we've seen this. We already saw this with Yusuke. Never mind.
What's up?
Alright. I don't know if we have a movie still. Cause, like I said, I'm not really too concerned with hanging out with EY, per se, because, again, he's not that useful right now. Alright, I can get a proficiency at one, I think. Guts, proficient. There you go. Or kindness. Alright, we'll get T. Which, seriously, I could do with some sweet tea right now. I'm from the South, what do you expect? Anyway, definitely gonna, I was about to say read this movie. I mean, I guess you could read the movie if you just read the box, but that's kind of boring now, isn't it? Anyway, I'll just do this really quick. I hope this levels up proficiency, because we really need that. Here we go.
I saw you practicing your swing. Come on, join the golf club.
Yes! Oh my god, that is perfect.
Alright.
Transcendent. You'll see why we need this later, but oh, I am happy about that. Now, the only thing we gotta work on is guts. Scripted texting. Hi, Kasumi. Thank you so much. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. I just got out of that meet I was talking to you about, and my routine was the best I've ever given so far. So, I just wanted to thank you for that. I didn't do anything. You're the reason I've come so far, Senpai. You helped me so much, even with the mundane things. I just can't thank you enough. Please, I just want to thank you again. As soon as I get the results, I'll let you know. So, I'll be messaging you again sometime soon. now I have to get going. Have a good night. That was more random than anything. I mean, I guess if you are bad at showing appreciation, the only thing you can say is thank you 20 times. Trust me, I know this.
Good morning.
You're not voiced. How are you feeling? A bank, a pyramid, and now a spaceport. Anything goes in the cognitive world, I suppose. Anyhow, this is on a grander scale than before, so we'll have to do some research. We should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today? I'll think about it.
I see.
I won't push you, but don't forget about Haru. Talk to me anytime if you go. I'll make sure I'm ready. We'll be going soon. Actually, I do plan on going in on the 28th, so very soon. Very, very soon.
Hey.
Unless if we have a free okay. I can hang out with you. I thought I didn't. You're at rank 8. Are you sure you're done? You are done. Or no, you're not done.
I see.
I thought you were. I mean, I guess I don't really need you because I know after rank 9 it's automatic. I think. Let me check this because that's weird. Okay, okay. It's up to rank 9, but after rank 9 it's automatic. So yeah, I am gonna hang out with you. We still don't need counselor because, well, this is the last rank we're gonna hang out with you. So let's do that. Want to stop by? I gladly will.
Thank you.
Now step right in. I've got some snacks and drinks ready. Like you always do.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You see.
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. I know this is a little personal, but you remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day, Rumi? Yeah. We were even engaged, if you can believe that. She was so cheerful. I mean, she could get pretty aggressive. She was always the kind of hot-headed, but always so kind, too. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't deserve her, but if we had her shot, my life would have been so much happier than it ever been. But reality's never that simple. A burglar broke into her family's home. Rumi and I had been visiting. We were there to see what he'd done to him. It was just bad luck. But it didn't end there. He must have been desperate to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. I was right there with her, and I couldn't do anything. Pathetic, right? We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe. Her physical ones, at least. But the shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. We talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. She never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. I kind of lost myself in that pain for a while, too.
Why?
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
When I saw her in that hospital bed, I made a vow. I swore I'd do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. Like I said before, Rumi's in a better mental place now. She's happy. But that pain I felt then, that's how this project was born. And thanks to you, I finally found the true goal of that research too. I don't care how long it takes me. I will make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course. But for you too, Amamiya-kun. I honestly don't have the words to say what all this means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. And once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. My path is clear now. I think this will probably be the last time I'll talk to you about the paper. Kinda sad. I know how you feel. It meant a lot to me too. I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you for one last time. You helped me see my dream. Yeah, you helped me see my dream, though. I owe you so much.
Now.
But for now, I should uphold my end of the deal. I got a really special one for you today. I think you're ready for something on another level now. Butchering lines. Detox DX raises the chance of Detox X for succeeding. Pretty nice.
All right.
Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. Then why mention it? I just hope you can forgive me for it. What? Don't mind me. Sorry, that came out way too ominous. Ominous. Not ominous.
All right.
Max SP. And a fulfiller.
Well, see you.
What the hell kind of candy is a fulfiller? Like an oatmeal cream pie? I don't know. I love those things, man. I'm sorry, a lot of people hate them, but I love those things.
You're back.
Oh, my G Fuel came in.
Hey,
I'm sorry, real world problems. I may or may not have ordered that. Let's see. Ifumi wants to talk. I forgot about the Ajiru. Well, the Ajiru doesn't really matter. We only need to work on guts. Ifumi. I do have Star Arcana, don't I? No, oh yeah, I do. I still have Fuki. How high is she? She's up to rank 8, right? Oh yeah, 7. Did I completely skip by her? Wait, where the hell? Okay, there we go. 7. Okay. So we got 7, 7, 8. So I'm gonna save Sojiro for right now. I think the most advantageous thing we could do is hang out with Hifumi. Something, yeah. I may have an idea of what happened. Head over.
actually,
Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far had been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart.
oh,
Change of heart? The Phantom Thieves? That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation. I'm glad her heart changed. Yes, it was painful to hear the truth, but I'm glad that my mother had a change of heart. I've decided. I'm not going to lose. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. This next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. That was cool. Nothing for rank 8, but that was cool.
All right.
God, I have a lot of guts for that. I would be lying if I told you I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if I can withstand the true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition.
I look forward to
Will you
it.
stay for another game? Please come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Togo kingdom. Right. I don't think I ever mentioned this with Hifumi, but she was originally planned to be a Phantom Thief.
Until next
She
time.
had a costume very similar to Futaba's, and well, that's eventually who Futaba turned into. Hifumi got turned into a side character, but yeah, she was at one point going to be part of the Phantom Thieves. It's me. May I have a little bit of your time? I was just a little curious about your thoughts regarding my decision to reveal my fixed matches, that is. It's certainly admirable. The credit is hardly mine, if anything. You're the reason I was able to come to this decision. Our talks helped me realize I should play with the utmost sincerity. I'm sorry. I only wanted to convey my gratitude for you. I must prepare my exhibition match, so I'll be going now. I'll see you at the church. God, my PS4 hates it when it's raining. Granted, the PS4 is pretty infamous for really loud fans, but I have a Pro and that's loud. What's that smell? Did you get a new perfume? It's nice. Yeah, it's a new fall fragrance. It's supposed to be mysterious, like the Phantom Thieves. I thought I'd wear it to show my support while they're out there taking down an evil corporation. A sure support, huh? I guess I could post a photo online of all the fan merch I've amassed. Maybe they'll be motivated by how passionate their fans are. What the hell is a mysterious scent supposed to be? Seriously, I don't do smells, I'm sorry. I gotta say, looks like everything's coming up roses now that Haru's on our side. But flowers die in autumn, do they not? And ignore. How about you, Haru? Have you gotten used to all this yet? Yes, thanks to all of you. Just chatting like this is great. I never really had a chance to do such things until now. This isn't the time for me to be enjoying myself, though. Don't worry about it. This class is boring as shit anyways. You know I'm reading this, right? Here we go again. Haru. One's personal resolve paves new paths. It was the same circumstance for me. Regardless, about 2 weeks remain. We should stay on guard. Man, I really gotta try to get used to a voice for Haru, because she's just so high-pitched, man. I love her voice, but God, it's so high-pitched. Is that a burger? Oh, because of Okumura, that's right. Okay, lots of people, a lot of people to talk to. On Makoto, Ryuji, Takemi. Wait, what the crap did Futaba want then? Palace? Yeah, you wanted the palace. 2 weeks. Do I have Death Arcana? No. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of things. I screwed up one of the choices for Hifumi, namely the phone call one, so I'll go put some extra points into her real quick. But I'm also gonna go grab a Death Arcana, so I'll meet you guys over by Takemi's clinic. And as suspected, Hifumi does not have enough points, so I'll have to do that for a couple days, unfortunately. But Takemi is on my wish list, I guess. I have to talk to. There's nothing to talk about. Oh, but there is. Talk to her about Oyamada.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, fine. I'll go to you, so wait there. So, what did you need to talk about? I thought I'd asked you to not come back here. Oh, doctor. Oh, that's the kid. Jesus. Oh, doctor. And you too. Yes? I wanted to speak to you right away. The hospital that was on the news is the same one you used to work at, right? The hospital on the news. Oh dear, I'm afraid everyone was thinking the same thing. But I knew you weren't capable of doing those terrible things.
What is it?
What's going on? Oh my, you really don't know, do you? Chief of Staff Oyamada turned himself in. He was manipulating things behind the scenes. Turns out he was the one who made that terrible medical error and laid the blame on his subordinate.
Huh?
Is that true? It's been on the news channels all over the country. I haven't seen it. I just knew something wasn't... Yeah, I just knew something didn't quite add up about that story. I never believed someone like you could have ever done something like that. Hooray, doctor! But what's a medical error? What, it's something that shouldn't be allowed to happen, I guess.
What's the
Is this all some elaborate joke? Oyamada surrendering himself at such a convenient time. Why? It doesn't matter. It's too late. It doesn't change the fact that I couldn't save her. Miwa-chan is alive. What? There's no way.
Wait.
Did the news mention anything about the patient involved in the medical error incident? Oh, it must have been difficult for her too. I heard she's been moved to another hospital. What's the matter, dear? Are you okay, doctor?
I see.
So she's alive. Let's get to work, doctor. Yes, of course.
Do you have time?
You'll help me, right? I take back what I said. We'll resume development right away. Hell yeah. Rank 8. As per usual, nothing.
All right.
Sorry.
We're going to move quickly today, so you may experience some pain during the examination. Sorry, just hang in there, okay? It's for Miwa-chan.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're a good guy. Once the medicine is perfected, I'll introduce you to Miwa-chan and tell her how much you helped. Alright, into the examination room you go. If only that actually ranked up my guts. I should have put an extra bonus guts thing from Chihaya while I was there, but I didn't think that would give me guts that time. And of course, phone calls. Oh, hey. Any change in your condition after the last one? I pushed you way too hard today. Really, I'm sorry. But I won't waste the opportunity you're giving me. We're going to make up for our lost time. God, what was wrong with me? I can't believe I spent all that time moping. I feel sorry for myself. Miwa-chan was fighting all that time. I have to fight for her too. I'll be cheering you on. Thanks. It's honestly encouraging knowing I got you supporting me. We're so close to making this drug work. I just have to perfect it. Anyways, get some good rest today. Remember, you can call me anytime. Alright, good night. That was just cool. One thing I found out off screen, I was just kind of scrolling through stuff. Takemi actually calls the doctor chick from Persona 4 at one point. I just never caught it. I don't know why. She's a very obscure character from that game as well, so I guess it makes sense that I wouldn't remember, but even still, that was... It did throw me off guard. But anyway. Oh yes, charm. Get nothing from Chi... We haven't hung out with Chihaya in a while. Do I have fortune? Crap, no I don't. What is it with me and never having the arcana I need? Why do I even have you? I don't need moon. I digress. Yeah, let me go get a fortune arcana real quick. BRB. The earliest fortune arcana would be the Stone of Scone, back all the way in Madarame's palace, so there you go. Chihaya. Of course. And yes. Hang out with her.
Yes.
Hopefully this should be quick. Pamiya-san, I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news. Man, that's gotta be weird as hell, because everyone's showing up on the news at one time. I love how I did this LP because of that, because I'm just imagining, like, we have like 20 breaking news headlines. Everyone is turning themselves in because they are all assholes. I had no idea. It's incredible, isn't it? It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed all of his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing all of its members. Oh, and speaking of the members, some of them said they've stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice. It's all the clients that you sat with, Amamiya-san. You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that's followed me ever since the villagers had called me a monster has passed. I'm glad to hear that. That reminds me. My readings told me that I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster. But I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. Oh, I just realized something. Remember how I told you about how the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luggage at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it. I know how fragile I was back then, but it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men, Amamiya-san? What? The truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman that I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Are you interested in older women? Hell yeah, I am. That's actually the right answer. Really? I mean, how interesting. I'm sorry. If we have time to waste, talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? You're catching on to me. This is overpowered as hell too. You can talk to Chihaya to trigger a fusion alarm. So you don't even have to go into Mementos to go and get that now. Or, well, in any metaverse area. Very overpowered and very, very good once you have the skill in New Game Plus. If you're, well, trying to min-max personas, it's really, really powerful. Expensive as all hell, but definitely worth it. Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, the other members of the ADP are still confused as to what is exactly going on. So I need to set things straight. This is partially my fault after all, right? The real battle starts now.
Oh.
It's getting late. I should close up for today.
Goodbye.
That was sweet, I guess. Man, everyone wants to call us. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I'm only a country bumpkin who ran from her hometown. What can I really accomplish? And then I realized something. I could have easily ran away from the chairman like I did back then, but I didn't. I stood firm, and I think that's thanks to your influence. It was all your own will. Nonsense. I'm not that strong of a person. I only got this far because I had you at my side. In other words, I think this was all part of our fate. I'll do my best to give them hope. The same hope you gave me. I can't turn my back on the ADP members any longer. I hope you'll keep watching over me through it all. Until next time. Yeah, can I just have my 100,000 yen back, please? Although I don't really need it. I only spend money at you. Train day. Gladly take that. Knowledge. Wait, I thought there was a guts one. I guess I already read that. Oh yeah, that was the guts one. Actually, wait. Which one? Yeah, Cry of Cthulhu. Okay, let's do that. No rank up. I'm sad now.
Hey there.
Maruki, good morning to you. There are a lot of students here at this hour. It's refreshing to make the work commute at a different time every now and again. Running late? You caught me. On my way to work today, I ran into these old ladies carrying some heavy luggage. 3 of them, in fact. So I was offering to help carry the things, but then my back made this sound that it shouldn't make.
I know.
Well, anyway, have you heard the news about from Yoshizawa-san? I'm so happy for her. Makes me feel like I'm doing my best too. Of course, as I say that, I'm running late. Well, hey, we all need to switch it up every now and again. So let's do our best today, shall we? Sure. Says the guy running late to his only job. Well, you are writing a paper, but... I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. Have you seen the totem pole at the diner in Shibuya yet? Huh, yeah. It really is a totem pole. It's so colorful. I just love watching people try to eat it. You know those people who can eat it without it falling over? I'd never be able to do that. Eating a totem pole without it falling over? I wonder why they call it a totem pole. Probably the way it looks. Well, what does it look like? You didn't really think about that, did you? Eating it without falling over. Might be able to improve your proficiency there. The totem pole at the diner, huh? We should go there at least once and see what it's all about. It's a frickin' shish kebab. That's probably all it's gonna be. Just a shish kebab without the wooden pike. I digress.
Oh, have you heard?
Oh God. Have you ever thought that your phone went off but nothing actually happened? It seems so many of us have experienced this that a term has been created for it. The English name for that particular phenomenon can be abbreviated to PVS. Would anyone like to tell me what it stands for?
I need an answer.
Why would we ever need to know this? PVS is referring to when you mistakenly think your phone is going off. What's the P? Phantom. Right. Starting off with phantom. V would be vibration. And then S would be syndrome.
This is it.
Good.
Pretty simple. If you're anxiously waiting for someone to contact you, your brain will apparently trick you. This is an affliction that can only affect a modern society, where being connected 24/7 is commonplace. You may call it a syndrome, I call it being paranoid. I'm sorry, but I have never had that happen. When I was a student, I get all worked up waiting for my SO to call me at night. Nowadays, people complain if you don't reply to a text you just saw. Kind of obnoxious if you ask me. Think it'll ever get to a point where we'll be able to read each other's minds? I'll pass on that, thanks. And don't give him any ideas. Texting is a tool, not a main way of communication. Anyway. I mean, I did say we were going in on the 28th, so by damn it, I'll do it today. I did promise after all. So, yeah, let's get ready for the long haul. Head to the hideout.
Okay. Hey, we're all here.
It's time. Infiltrate the palace. Haven't done this in a while.
Okay, let's go.
I can only hope I'm ready for this. I probably won't progress too far into Okumura's palace, but we will be going a ways. Maybe, hopefully.
Time to work.
Time to work. Who do I want to take? I definitely want to take Morgana. And Ann's actually behind the levels now. Actually, I might stick with this team. We had Makoto twice. Same with Ryuji. So, and we do have electricity covered. We do have nuclear covered. Yeah. Let's take these three. Morgana, Ann, and Yusuke. Sounds good to me. Let's head in. Just one moment. I can fight too. Please, let me join you in battle. Your persona's too weak to fight safely at the moment. Just leave that side side of things to us for now.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, Haru. As much as I'd like you to join us, you're too fragile at the moment. Heading down once again, and yeah, these are the shadows. Weird dialect-looking things, which I think is cool. I don't know. They kind of look like the mask they wear kind of looks like a cat to me. Arahabaki. And yes, we know your weaknesses and your strengths. Like, Arahabaki is very infamous because look at that, man. Strong against light and curse. Only weak to Sayo and Frey, and repels physical and gun innately. He's a very tanky boy. So, let's go take him down a notch. Freyla. Boink. So, Morgana's a lot more useful now that we have Haru, and I guess that was the game's way of saying that, you know, the whole useless thing with Morgana is more than just a story element. Because seriously, he was only useful for heals since from Madarame's up to Futaba's palace. I mean, there was a couple of things he was good for, but otherwise not really that much. However, he's very useful in Okumura's palace, so definitely have him on you. He's very nice to have. Anyway, I want to wait for this guy to go back, because I want to chain hook him. I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity. I'm going to play it safe. These circular ones are just weird. I don't know. Decarabia. Here we go. And weakness to physical. These guys are really fun, because no matter what you do, they're always weak to your physical attacks. Super fun to do. Let's, I guess, just keep passing it just to take advantage. Boom. Nice. And then we'll give it to Morgana. I do want to get Dekarabi, though, because he's actually pretty strong for what he is. He's a very glass cannon kind of thing. Timid, so you like kind.
It looks so shy.
Yes, why are you so desperate? I don't want to die. And then, trying to get something. That's more funny. That's more serious. No, nothing at all? Okay. Oh, art talk. Wait. How was a giant floating star with an eyeball artistic? I don't know. Getting a little sweaty. Like a disco ball? Okay, that was more funny than kind, but okay. At least Yusuke came in for the rescue there. Dekarabi is not that... oh, you're counselor. He's not that imperative to go and get right now, but he is nice to get for fusions. Because I think he can learn Agidine at one point.
Okay.
Also, I need to go in here to clear out personas anyway. Oh yeah, you have Agilau, but you repel fire, which is the first of its kind. Not very good persona though, because of weakness to physical, and like everything can hit you with physical, so let's get rid of all of these. I don't need you. I don't even think I need you anymore, but I'll keep you for the physical. Oh, I don't need Kira Matengu. There we go. Good thing I noticed that. Anyway, we have more of these dialects. Is that how you pronounce it? I never watched Doctor Who, which I am definitely going to get flack for that, but yeah, no. I'm not a TV watcher, man. This is going to work out great for me. Let's Freyla you. Pass it on. And punch you. Kapui. Tetra Hammer. We haven't seen the hammer items. Tetra and Makara, I think it's Makara or Makara Hammer. Those will break Tetrakarn and Makarakarn shields, which we haven't really seen. Tetrakarn is, oh god. Tetrakarn basically makes a barrier that will reflect all physical moves. Makarakarn is the magical version of that. So, if I did not explain it before, there you go. And man, it's just all our Habakis right now. I could just make Megiddo them, but I don't really want to. That's probably the safest bet. Yeah, Megiddo. We don't really use a lot of the Almighty skill, so let's just do it. I don't want to spend a ton of SP because this is not nearly as long as Futaba's palace, but this palace can be pretty long. So, like I said, I'm not going to be doing too much of this palace in this episode, but definitely be ready for stuff. I was wondering about this last time, but what is this thing, a Frisbee? Looks like a hamburger bun to me. I mean, we're dealing with Big Bang Burger here. I'm sure it'll become clear as we proceed. Come on, let's go. Sure. Biometric scan. So, for the door in question, leave it to me. Biometrics. Because for some reason a palace has that. Haha! That biometric scanner's useless now that we got this, his actual family on our side. Right.
By the way, you seemed real fired up back when we first met. Was that an act Mona put you up to? You know, the beauty thingy?
That was, I was trying to be a heroine of justice.
Is that a joke?
You moron! Ever since I was young, people around me have never seen me for who I really am. They would be kind to me just to please my father, and would get money and presents in exchange. Adults, teachers, even friends. It seemed like everyone smiled at me for their own personal gain. That's why you kept the details of your family a secret at school. But the female superheroes I used to see on TV were so great. They always fought for others, not themselves, and they were always happy. I wanted to be just like that. Even though I knew it was fantasy, I still looked up to them.
Everyone goes wild over heroes at some point. It's fine having someone like that on our side, right, Joker?
Of course.
What are you doing here?
Huh? This is insane on so many levels.
I thought I told you not to associate with vulgar people.
That bastard.
Him? Did he come into the palace too? No. He might look the same, but that isn't the real person. Remember what I explained to you earlier? You mean about the cognition thing?
What are you mumbling about?
Do you recall what I said before? That I would do my best for you. This is my answer to that.
Are those the rumored phantom thieves? I see. You're handing them over to me as a plea for forgiveness. Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. You truly embody the Okumura motto. Very well, join me.
Why do you only ever think about gains and losses? That's why the company has a bad reputation. All because you treat people like they're tools!
To gain, you must give. One must be resolved to give even more if they wish to stand above others. We are on vastly different levels, and soon I will rise to a new stage, the political world. The cold reality of kicking people down is a part of business. Virtue and sentiment are for losers. Okumura Foods shall be the foundation of my victory.
His company is just a stepping stone.
Mr. Okumura, we don't need a girl who's been soiled by thieves. Unless you make some compromises. I can't introduce her to my father.
She needn't be your lawful wife anymore. Take her as your lover or whatever it is you desire.
Very well. I accept.
Lover? I was raised under this company's wealth. I even accepted a political marriage for you. This is not what we discussed! Father, you want me to be that man's plaything just to satisfy your own ambitions?
Why fret? You should be overjoyed that you're fulfilling your role as an Okumura daughter. This is the only value you've had from the very beginning.
So, even his own daughter's life is a commodity to him.
Now, why don't you come to my place?
Let's have fun. I'll play with you until I get bored. A high school music, what it's around.
So vulgar. No! Haru's persona won't stand a chance against that. Don't worry. She hadn't awakened to her real power. That's all.
How dare you?
I see you finally made up your mind, my dear fated princess. Freedom for you must stem from betrayal. If you still yearn for it now, then you must not err. Now tell me, who shall you betray?
My heart has been set. You should know.
Yes, that gaze! I can finally display my true strength! I am thou, thou art I! Let us adorn your departure into freedom with a beautiful betrayal!
Jeez!
surrender, Father! I am no longer your subservient puppet!
Then so be it. You're worthless. Deal with them how you wish.
You poor thing. I'll toy with you until you break.
I don't expect you to come to reason at all.
Uh-huh. You should have just told you this from the start, asshat!
We are the Phantom Thieves, here to take your bride!
Haru joins the fight, and she is a very powerful Persona user at that.
Thieves who steal from others need to be severely punished. Haru, be a good girl. Come, be my toy.
I have no intentions of talking to you. For the sake of changing my father's heart, I cannot lose! So this is Haru's true power. Haru. Alright, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk.
Haru is a Sayo user. Yeah, we've been waiting on that. And also a gun user. She's pretty weird. I like her a lot. She causes confusion, just like Morgana. And we'll see later that she's kind of a tank, but also a cannon. I mean, she is pretty frail by herself. She doesn't have a lot of good defenses, but she can set up a lot of defenses. She's kind of a supportive glass cannon. It's weird. Anyway, this thing is weak to Sayo. Let's abuse that weakness, I guess. Take you down. The other robots are weak to fire, if I remember right. A lot of the robots in here are weak to different things. These are not actual personas, but are just random objects. Yeah! I'll get into more of the, into what Haru can do, and you only... How did you miss him? Alright, I guess I can pass it to Joker and get some SP back. Alright, where is... Do I have a fire user? Oh yeah, I just got you. That's right. I'm stupid. Agilao! And take you down. So yeah, Haru is actually very useful because now we have an answer to all of the Sayo weaknesses. Yeah, you should just probably shut up now. Here we go. So now I don't have to worry about Tom Lin. Because seriously, I've been waiting so long to get Haru on the team. Because she's very, very good. I really like Haru. I'm sorry.
I did it! I did it, Mona-chan!
What were you saying about her persona being weak?
He disappeared! Is that okay?
Are you sure you taught her how things work in here?
I did. Or so I thought. What's the point if she doesn't get it? Don't worry. Cognitive beings have no correlation to their real-world counterparts. You'll see when we get back. I guarantee he will be okay. Then he's not dead?
That's right.
Dude, does this mean we got a new teammate? Good to have ya.
She already has a code name. You can call me Noir.
Noir?
It means black in French. I'd like to be a heroine of justice, but the Phantom Thieves are on the darker side of the law. I chose the name Noir to remind me of that. There you have it.
As long as she's into it.
She created quite an elaborate backstory.
Noir. I like it. It conveys a dignity that won't bow down to others, as well as a rebellious spirit towards society. Thank you. Don't let your guard down, Noir. Our trip through the palace doesn't end until we steal the treasure after all. Yes, sir! Someone's talking all big again.
All's well that ends well. Yeah, she's officially part of the party now. And personally, the only reason I had, who did I have? I had Yusuke, I think. The only reason I had Yusuke there was, so Haru could fill that spot. Haru and Morgana together actually make a really good dynamic duo. Weirdly enough, so that's why I'm gonna keep them together. I don't remember what's in this chest. Rage Vial. Simple enough. And We are pretty much hitting limit, I think. I don't know how much the cutting will be on the Mementos trip, but before we end things off, and don't worry about me ending things off here, because there's a safe room right down that elevator, so don't worry about that. So, I want to see... wow, she's way lower level. Oh, man. Whoops. I want to see her persona, specifically her background. And her persona is Milady, or Milady. But she pronounces it Milady, so I'm going to say Milady. The beautiful woman that appears in Damas's Three Musketeers. Branded in the Fleur de Lis symbol, she used many aliases to control nobility and get her vengeance. And I'm sorry, I don't know French. I have never learned French. Besides, oui. And you get Icy Glare. Decreases allies' chance of being inflicted by ailments by 25%. Pretty good. And like I said, she's kind of a mixed user too, because she uses psychokinesis, but also gun, and she's the only one that uses gun. She is a very broken persona if you know how to use her. You'll see why later, but she's going to be instrumental for a lot of the bosses at the end of the game. So yeah, keep that in mind for Haru. Only bad thing with Haru is that she does not have a lot of health. In fact, she's the second to lowest health we have, right beside Morgana. And her SP is not that great either. Better than Ryuji at least, but still, it's not that great. Anyway, all that aside, we've made it to Okumura's palace, and yeah. So next time on Persona 5 Royal, we'll continue on and, well, see what we get into in this place. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.